as Golden Boys Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia chose to put their ego aside in order to make business last time around when they had a conflict due to money, where Ryan Garcia actually benefited and signed the biggest contract for a non-champion fighter. Fast forward to today, who would have knew that the same issue exists, just in a different way, a different fashion, due to the pandemic? We pretty much know the money is the issue. The pandemic is the cause. So what is the solution for this issue that Golden Boy keep having? It was first Canelo Alvarez, then Ryan Garcia. So Golden Boy got things under control. They seem like they resolved the issue, only for that saga. The saga continues. Ryan Garcia is still complaining, and Oscar De La Hoya came out stating, and I quote, "Due to Team King Ryan's decision not to accept a July 4th bout, we will now return late July with the future of boxing, Virgil Ortiz. More exciting details to follow on Golden Boy," where Ryan Garcia took literally no time to respond by stating, and I quote, "You do realize you're supposed to be my promoter, not a hater, right? Question mark. End of the quote. Now, my honest take on the matter, I do recognize Ryan Garcia as possibly the second biggest star that Golden Boy has. It's Canelo Alvarez, of course, and then Ryan Garcia have to be second. With a title or without a title, Ryan Garcia is very, very popular. On the other hand, the pandemic affected everybody. It ain't just Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions, it's also every single network, especially DAZN, since they are streaming network. Unlike PBC and ESPN, DAZN don't have series and TV shows in order to keep the money flow going during this pandemic, which resulted in DAZN to seek out new investments and many more, which I made a whole different video on that in particular. So since Ryan Garcia fights on DAZN, he's obviously going to get affected. Therefore, that's why we having Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya conflict yet again. With that being stated, Ryan Garcia feels that's a DAZN problem. That sounds like a Golden Boy problem even. That ain't my problem. I signed a contract and I was promised to get paid this much amount, and that's exactly what I'm expecting to deliver to my bank account. And that's exactly the only thing I'm accepting. That's how Ryan Garcia feels. So the $1 million question, what is the solution to all this drama? Akhi always have the answers. So in my humble opinion, if Golden Boy is asking Ryan Garcia to be mindful and give him a small pay cut in order to face a non-threatened opponent that nobody knows, aka a cab driver, then Ryan Garcia should definitely explore that option. Now, if they're asking him to take a risky fight against a risky fighter for a huge pay cut, then of course he should turn it down. For example, if it's Linares and they're asking him to take a huge pay cut, then that's an absolute no. However, if it's a no-name opponent and they just asking him to stay busy and grab this free money, then he should be all ears and take the opportunity and stay busy during this pandemic. That's just my humble opinion on the matter. If we talking money, then that's that. On the other hand, Ryan Garcia also don't like the hating coming from his own promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. Instead of doing his job, promoting him, he's out here being petty, aka hating on him the way Ryan Garcia put it. Now, is Oscar De La Hoya wrong for that? My honest take is that he's sunning the kid. He's letting him know you are replaceable. However, is that really true? Because Ryan Garcia, regardless if he could put asses in the seats or not, thanks to the Rona, obviously, Ryan Garcia is very capable of generating a whole bunch of numbers. And them whole bunch of numbers creates a bunch of revenue. That's why Ryan Garcia is requesting the money he's requesting, because he knows his worth. If you know your worth, you priceless. If you know your rights, then you have rights. If you don't know your rights, then you don't have any rights. You could ask the Popo that. They're going to take advantage of you. And that's what Ryan Garcia is basically trying to do. He's simply trying to stand up for himself because he knows he could create revenue on the zone, on social media, on YouTube, you name it. So if he could create a bunch of revenue of doing a whole bunch of numbers, and that's what's moving the world nowadays, then pay the man the money he's actually worth. On the other hand, like I said, is Virgil Ortiz the future? Absolutely. But is he more of a star than Ryan, and does he have star potential? Absolutely not, because Ryan Garcia is the type of star. Regardless if he fulfill his potential or not, people is still gonna tune in as long as he fight the best. Oscar De La Hoya fought the best, right? And he pretty much lost to the best. However, that did not stop him from becoming a megastar in the sport of boxing. Therefore, it's obvious Ryan Garcia has way more star potential than Virgil Ortiz. However, the $1 million question, is he the better fighter? He definitely has better attributes than Virgil Ortiz, such as his hand speed and his power. However, only time will tell. With that being stated, for the people that hit me up and they were asking me, is this the fallout between Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy? My answer to that, Golden Boy cannot afford to lose Ryan Garcia, because they pretty much ruined if they do so. Canelo is a huge star at the moment, but Canelo is not going to be fighting forever. Ryan Garcia is definitely the future. Also, for the people that hit me up asking me, hey Akhi, are they really beefing or promoting each other? For example, you see Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis beefing on social media, and it got blown out of proportion. So is Oscar De La Hoya copying that green print of Floyd Money Mayweather and promoting Ryan Garcia that way? What I say to that, I gave it a thought, and I actually felt for it for a second. However, money talk, bullshit walk. When money is involved, some people don't even recognize their own mother from the next female. So what I'm pretty much saying is, if Oscar De La Hoya is not paying Ryan Garcia the money he felt like he should be getting paid, then I could really see Ryan Garcia having an issue with that. So what I say to that, you never know. However, I think it's sincere, even though you never know. However, one thing for sure is definitely promoting the heck out of Virgil Ortiz. So with that being said, I got another video talking about this topic more in depth. So be on the lookout for the cookout. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't, and listen to these decafs, aka dumb casual ass fans / old media. Shout out to DBN for being the entrepreneur of new media that I'm a part of. Shout out to all the new media partners. And if you're a casual fan and you want to be a hardcore, all you have to do is click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post to go live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show where Akhi is the past, present, and future, pound for pound when it comes to debating. They got me feeling like the Mike Tyson of debating, the most feared. They got me feeling like the Mayweather of debating. Nearly 500-0 with 500 KOs. So who have the cojones to challenge Akhi? Call in, tune in, don't be a no-show, and grow the cojones and challenge Akhi on Split Decision. With that being said, I appreciate every single Akhi of mine. This is the Boxing Brotherhood, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace, and we out of here.
Ryan Garcia, all cap.
Stop capping.